Vision Group REVO series lithium battery system installation process. Please carefully read the safety information provided in this video before installing and operating the system. If you have any questions about the safety operation of the battery system, please contact our customer support hotline at 400-6699-119 for free consultation before operating Vision Group REVO series lithium battery system. 1. Make sure that you are qualified for electrical work. 2. Remove all the possible metal items such as jewelry, watches, and pens. 3. Pay attention to the terminal voltage polarity of the battery module. 4. Do installation on the installation tools and use the proper tools. 5. Connect the battery system strictly according to the port description and system configuration drawings. 6. Hot plug-in is absolutely prohibited. Be sure to disconnect the power supply of the main control box before any necessary operations. 7. The on and off interval should be more than 10 seconds. 8. Be sure to disconnect the circuit breaker on the panel during assembly, disassembly, and maintenance to avoid electrocution. 9. Any personally expect Vision Group's technicians are not allowed to open the functional modules, CBMS and GBMS. 2. Installation and testing tools. Please prepare these tools. 1. General tools: insulated anti-smudge shoes, electrostatic clothes, protective gloves, electrostatic rings, multimeters. 2. Installation tools: electric screwdriver, wire stripper, torque wrench, cross screwdriver, M4, M6, slotted screwdriver. 3. Part introduction. Please prepare these parts: battery mode, CBMS, GBMS, cables, negative power output cables, positive power output cables, neutral cables, negative power input cables, module connection cables, positive power input cables, communication cables between the module and CBMS, module communication cables, network cable between the terminal resistance and parallel device. Intelligent firefighting module, extinguisher, fire controller, optional, and fire diverter. 4. Installation steps. Step 1. Unpackaging and check-in. 1. Check whether the product package is intact. 2. Check the bill of materials. 3. Check whether the internal contents are intact. Step 2. Cabinet preparation. Adjust the cabinet to a horizontal position. Step 3. Module installation. 1. Module inspection. Check whether the module is damaged. 2. Module installation. Open the cabinet door and install the module from bottom to top. 3. Module fastening. Use M4 screws to install 4 baffles under the module. 4. CBMS installation. Install the main control CBMS on the top of the module. 5. Module and CBMS fastening. Fasten the module and the CBMS to the cabinet with M4 bolts. Step 4. Installation of intelligent firefighting module. 1. Loosen the screws on the right door and the back door with an electric screwdriver and remove the doors. 2. Fire driver installation. Mount the fire diverter to the right column of the front frame and connect the conduit to the double-pass connector of the module. 3. Fire cylinder installation. Install the fire cylinder on the rear top inside the cabinet. 4. Connect the module to the fire cylinder with the conduit. 5. Connect the fire controller to the pressure and temperature collectors. 6. Install the right door and the back door, and tighten the screws on the right door and the back door with an electric screwdriver. Step 5. Connection of battery module power lines. 1. Connect the power lines between modules. Connect the red and the blue cap wires according to the figure. 2. Connect the negative power input line between the module and CBMS. Connect the negative electrode of the top module to the B negative of the CBMS with a blue cap wire. 3. Connect the 3-wire system. Connect the negative electrode of module X. X is total number of modules. Divide by 2 plus 1 to the N electrode of the CBMS battery. 4. Connect the positive power input line between the module and CBMS. Connect the positive electrode of the top module to the B positive of the CBMS with a blue cap wire. 5. Connect the output line between the CBMS and UPS. Connect the P positive, P negative, and N wires of the CBMS to the positive, negative, and neutral wires of the UPS. 6. Connect to the CBMS main control unit and the AC power. Connect the DC power to the AC power jack of the CBMS. The AC voltage ranges from 75 to 264 volts. Positive and negative variable range, and the frequency is 50, positive and negative 2 Hz. Step 6. Communication connection. 1. Connect the communication lines between modules. Connect the communication lines between modules from bottom to top according to the figure, and please mind the order of COM1 and COM2 to reduce the signal reflection of the communication lines. Ensure continuous competence matching during communication and enhance communication stability. We connect a 120 ohms resistor to the COM2 port of module 10. 2. Connect the communication line between the module and CBMS. Connect the module to the CBMS with the communication line. 3. Connect the communication line between CBMS and GBMS. Connect CBMS and GBMS with the network cable. 4. Connect the communication line between GBMS and UPS. Connect the communication line of UPS to the UPS communication port of GBMS. 5. Startup steps. Step 1. Check before startup. After completing the installation or maintenance, start the lithium battery system. Before starting the system, please carefully check the following precautions and ensure that 1. All electrical connections are performed strictly according to the electrical diagrams in this manual. 2. The breaker in the component box is open. 3. Cables are properly distributed and securely connected without any mechanical damages. 4. The protective cover inside the combiner box is installed securely. 5. No external parts or conductive objects remain in the cabinets. 6. The output line of the combiner box is correctly connected to the UPS. Step 2. Start the lithium battery system. After checking all items, you can start the lithium battery system. 1. Set the ID address of the lithium battery system according to the number of parallel cabinets. If 3 cabinets are connected in a parallel with the ID addresses of 1, 2, and 3, and unplug CAN-R and 485-R of the cabinet 3. If 6 cabinets are connected in parallel with the ID address of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and unplug CAN-R and 485-R from cabinet 6. 2. Open the door of battery cabinet 1. Set the breaker to the on position and press the DC start button for 1 second to 3 seconds. Then the system starts the power on self-test. After the power on self-test is successful, 2 ticks will be heard. Use a multimeter to check the battery voltage and the wire sequence at the input of the combiner cabinet. If the wire sequence is incorrect, disconnect the system and check the battery voltage and the wire sequence again. If the wire sequence is correct, disconnect the system of ID 1 and then check the system of ID 2. Check the system sequentially until the last address is checked. 3. After all items are checked, close all breakers of the lithium battery system and realize parallel operation. 4. If the UPS and lithium battery system are equipped with a combiner cabinet, close the DC switch. Step 3. Screen introduction and parameter check. 1. The screen includes a data display area and a function display area. The data display area shows the main data. The function display area contains 4 functions. Monitor for displaying the system operating status. Cell data for displaying battery data. Warning for display alarm records. And setting for displaying screen parameter settings. 2. Click Setting Log into the system and check the parameters. Carefully check the RAID capacity, the number of CPMSs, and the number of redundant devices. After all the items are checked, carry out the protection function test on the UPS system and the control logic test. 7. Precautions.